So once you're in and you're ready, you're going to do two things to make sure that your surfaces are completely sanitized, and that way we know that we're not going to be transferring any bacteria or viruses into people's food while we cook. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a sanitizing solution, and then you'll cover, and at the second layer is to create hot soapy water. So the first thing is you're going to turn on your hot water here. This is your bleach bin. It's kept underneath your sink. There's a line in here that you're wanting to fill your water to this line. That's approximately 2 gallons of water. You want this water to be warm, not hot, but just warm. And then once it's filled up, I'm going to swirl approximately a teaspoon of bleach into this water. Okay, so I kind of overspilled a little bit, so I'm going to see whether or not that's enough. So then we have these strips, they're chlorine test strips, and you'll need to make sure that this little paper, when you dip it into the water, matches this 50 parts per million. Okay, so we're going to take here and I cut off a strip. Just about an inch or two is enough. You don't have to have a mile long. And then you're going to dip it into the water. And right now it's not showing much of any color. It's kind of that 10 parts per million. So now I know that I didn't overspill, and I need to put in a little bit more bleach. Okay, so let's see if I get any color out of this one. Oh yeah, there, we're starting to get a pale purple. So I still need a smidge more. Okay, so then once it's 50 parts per million, we're going to fill up our spray bottle, and we're going to sanitize all our surfaces. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's that purple color of our 50 parts per million. All right, so now we're going to fill up our spray bottle, and we're going to spray down every surface that would come in contact with our hands or with the food. So this becomes kind of a fun deal for whoever's in charge of this one. All right, so to start, you're going to want to spray down every surface that you think you might possibly be touching. So we're just gonna do handles, surfaces, all the way down countertop, microwave panel, although here's handles to the sink, handles to all the cabinets. Okay, so then your partners that are in your kitchen will come along behind you, and they will take and they will wipe down all of that. So what that process does is eliminate bacteria and some viruses. The second step we're going to do is come back over all of that with hot soapy water, because our understanding of COVID virus is that it has a fatty outer layer that is broken down by soap. And so that's our second step, is COVID cleaning. So now we're getting ready to do soapy water. We're going to lift our bleach bin out of the sink. We're going to leave the side that has the garbage disposal open, and we're going to put the stopper in the other side. The stopper looks like this. This is your sink stopper for the soapy water. So we're going to put that down in. Get it to stick. And then we'll put in some hot water. You do not need to fill the sink all the way full. Half full is just fine. And about a tablespoon worth of soap is just enough. So then you're going to grab just a regular towel, and you're going to get your soapy water all sudsy. And now we're COVID cleaning. So you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to go over all your surfaces that you would touch. And you'll come along the counter. You'll get your panel of the microwave. Just remember, if it's gonna have food on it or you're going to touch it, it needs to be COVID cleaned. So now your surfaces are ready to go, and the next step is to wash your hands.